I can talk about family and I get a lump in my throat, because when I talk about it, it's not that I'm thinking I'm getting closer to my time. It's just, it means more to me. My history and our history means more to me all the time. I get so proud of it. Sometimes it makes me emotional because I'm so proud of where I came from, and then also who I'm leaving behind. It's, I mean, I feel real good about it. Where we're at and where we're going and where we hadn't been yet, that we'll still go. Rocker will take us places that we haven't been yet.
When ability meets hard work, and somebody that's got a lot of ability loves it, and they'll give all their attention and put all the work in, and that doesn't stop.
7 years down, 2 more to go. I'll be on my way. If I can keep from getting reprimand, hope there's a better plan when sun finds my face. 'Cause I'm already down. Yes, I'm already down. Yes, I'm already down to the bottom where I sleep.
I gotta put my phone on silent. You ready? Keep it rolling. Are we rolling? I don't know why I stuttered. I'm Rocker Steiner. I'm a 15-year-old bareback rider and wakeboarder, and those are 2 sports that define who I am.
To seek it up, you can't just lay it down. It's up to the ones underneath to hold it close. There is a push today. The path of a man on his feet. Well, it's got to change how you see. More and more you ask, who are we? Bracing for the day it gets cold.
You know, it's funny how one sport can teach you about another sport. The wake industry has taught me to make sure that we keep it fresh and we make sure that Rocker keeps having a good time, and that will make him want to be better. When Rocker was young and I see the mistakes that I have made in different areas, you know, I do see how the fun can lead to progression. To me, really, the wakeboarding lifestyle is pretty casual, pretty laid back, which I'm not, and Rocker's not. And everybody would always like remind me, like some of the pros and stuff, and some of the people have been in, like, hey man, make sure he keeps having fun. And I was like, this winning is fun, you know? So like, to me, I've always felt that way too. I mean, if you're losing every time you do something, or you don't see that you're actually getting better, it will be hard for me to find the fun in that.
There has never been a person that's great at something that it just fell right in their lap. No one's ever just been the best at anything and they didn't even have to work for it.
I think something that might be bred in the Rocker is that, you know, there's a fear of failure. And it's not like I'm scared to fail where I'm not gonna try. It's just like the fear of not reaching your full potential is what makes you work.
And you see a guy, the National Finals Rodeo, horse jumping in there, and you think that's just the easiest thing in the world. Well, you don't know how much work that guy's put in since he was 14 years old in the gym 5 days a week, and how many times he's been bloodied and beat to death to get that one ride at the National Finals Rodeo.
One thing that I see in athletes that I love the most is passion. So don't take their passion away, and that's what Rocker has, and I really do. I think it's a gift.
You can be too hard on yourself in a way, but I think if you're like, I would say I'm pretty hard on myself, but I'm also pushing myself to be the best. And I think to be the best, you got to push yourself past your limit and take a chance of getting hurt.
Have a look around. Said I guarantee you're gonna like what you see. So come on down to the mud and water with me. Well, I can remember my mama always said something. Play with fire, you won't wind up dead. Don't stray too far from the righteous path. Yeah, well, I was 19 and a rebel, no cause. Headed down the road, honey, I got lost. I was going down fast.
Both these things that he's doing, there's no way to be perfect all the time. I certainly didn't want Rocker from where he came from, or because he needed to, because these people were expecting it of him. That's pressure.
When I'm on the back of the chutes and I see my dad, I know he's probably thinking the same things I am. He's probably more nervous than I am just because I'm his son. He doesn't want me to get hurt, but he also wants me to do good and be happy with myself. So I'm just trying to make him proud and my Baba proud, because there's no better feeling than getting off your horse and your family's happy for you.
I've been in and out and in and out. But one thing about the rodeo business, everybody's enveloped Rocker the same way they did Sid. It is a family, and they care. And the rodeo people come from everywhere, all walks of life, and it's so many different kinds of culture. And it's one united bond. And I think when you get back in it, you realize, man, that was the cool vibe about the whole situation anyway.
Casey and Tilden and Mason, Ty to give time, and you know, got to hang out with Tim O'Connell. Man, to have those guys, you know, take the time to talk with Rocker and then tell me how good a track they think Rocker's on, that means so much. You know, what a neat family. I remember always, when I was a kid, you know, being proud of my name. And, you know, I don't know if that's a genetic thing, but I feel like Rocker's proud of his name, and that, you know, I don't know where that started, and I hope it never ends.
Now that's genetics, when you're doing something instinctively. The moves that you make, or the mannerisms that you have, that's instinctive, and that's genetics. When I see that, that's when you go back, you give it to your family before you, because that's where that came from. And you see it and you go, man, that might never die. That might be around for a while.
Beats him to the ground with his feet, up to the top of that rigging. You talk about top four, he's on the ground, he can hear you.
He commands no great attention. He expects no overwhelming joy. Let me introduce you to the All-American Rodeo Cowboy. He's the idol of every little boy in the grandstands. He's the gleam in every young girl's eye. He's a hero to the masses, but he passes so quickly by. So after all is said and done, it's his life he really enjoys. And if there's any blessings left after everyone gets his share, then God bless the cowboy.